Welcome back to Rideline Reviews. Today, we're diving deep into Honda's flagship supersport machine, the 2025 CBR1000RR-R Fireblade. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. This is Honda's ultimate statement in the leader-class superbike segment, a machine that has motorsport DNA woven into every inch, ready to thrill at the track or carve up your favorite canyon road. Let's start with what you see first, the design. The 2025 Fireblade carries over the sharp, angular bodywork we know and love, but Honda has tweaked the aero package with even more pronounced winglets integrated into the fairing. These aren't just for show, they produce real downforce at high speeds, helping keep the front wheel planted and stable. At the front, those mean-looking LED headlights and massive ram air duct scream performance. The minimalist tail section, with its race-inspired LED brake light, adds to the purposeful look. And just take in that new color scheme. The 2025 model comes in the classic HRC tricolor, but also an all-black stealth edition that looks absolutely sinister. Honda's obsession with weight reduction is obvious here. The fuel tank is sculpted perfectly to let you tuck in, and subtle carbon fiber touches give it an exotic edge. Even standing still, the Fireblade exudes that MotoGP-inspired aggression. Now, let's talk numbers, and let's be honest, that's why we're all here. Powering the 2025 Fireblade is a 999cc inline-4 engine, producing a staggering 215 horsepower at 14,500 RPM and 83 pound-feet of torque. That's right, 215 horsepower in a package that weighs just under 443 pounds wet. It's absolutely bonkers. This motor is essentially derived from Honda's RC213VS MotoGP machine, complete with finger follower valve train, titanium connecting rods, and diamond-like carbon-coated cam lobes. In other words, it revs like a race bike, sounds like a race bike, and goes like a race bike. Fire it up, and that exhaust note is pure symphony, raw, mechanical, and vicious. On the road, the Fireblade pulls hard from mid-range, but it's up top where it turns into a missile. You better be ready to hold on, because above 10,000 RPM, it just keeps pulling. And yet, despite the ferocity, it's surprisingly tractable. In typical Honda fashion, the fueling is buttery smooth, making it more rideable in real-world situations than you'd expect. Of course, all that power needs to be harnessed, and the 2025 Fireblade comes fully loaded with the latest electronics suite. A 6-axis IMU oversees cornering ABS, lean-sensitive traction control, wheelie control, and engine braking control. There's also a quickshifter and auto blipper for seamless gear changes. You've got 5 preset riding modes plus a fully customizable user mode, letting you dial in power delivery, traction, and braking exactly how you want it. The TFT display is bright and easy to read, with clear menus that Honda has refined over the years. What's great is how intuitive these systems are. The Fireblade doesn't feel like a computer on wheels, it feels like an extension of your body, responding instantly and predictably to your inputs. All that power would be useless without a chassis to match. The Fireblade's aluminum diamond frame is ultra-light and ultra-stiff, while the swing arm is directly lifted from the RC213VS. The result? Razor-sharp handling and incredible feedback. Up front, you've got fully adjustable Showa big piston forks, while out back there's a Showa balance-free rear cushion shock. The suspension is plush enough for bumpy backroads but absolutely precise when you're pushing hard on track. Braking is handled by Brembo-style McCalipers biting 330mm discs. They're progressive, powerful, and confidence-inspiring, especially when you're hammering into corners at triple-digit speeds. The Fireblade's ergonomics are pure race bike, aggressive, yes, but surprisingly comfy for a supersport. On the street, it's a bit cramped for taller riders, but on track or twisties, it's perfection. You're low, tucked in, and completely in control. So, where does the 2025 Fireblade stand in this ultra-competitive leader bike segment? Honestly, it's not just another superbike, it's Honda's absolute best distilled into 2 wheels. It's an engineering masterpiece that begs to be ridden hard. Yes, it's not the most comfortable bike for daily riding. Yes, it's expensive, around $25,000 if you go for the SP variant with Öhlins semi-active suspension and Marcassini forged wheels. But if you want the closest thing to a MotoGP bike with license plates, this is it. It's the kind of bike that rewards skill and demands respect. And for those who want the ultimate in Honda performance, this is your dream come true. Thanks for watching this in-depth review of the 2025 Honda CBR1000RR-R Fireblade. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world's best motorcycles. Ride safe, and we'll see you in the next one. Follow us on Instagram for behind-the-scenes shots, and let us know in the comments, what's your dream superbike? Until next time, keep the rubber side down.